Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Edmond Mendaros, and for today's quick tutorial, and I'm going to show you guys on how to resolve if you're having an issue with a valid ATP device cannot be found, meaning more likely than not you're having an issue with your CD or DVD drive on your computer, and this typically be associated with the unknown driver notifications or unknown driver slot and device manager. So makikita mo dito na mag-pop up na error message, an error occurred while ejecting DVD drive. Kung paano ba natin ito i-fix, and without further ado, and let's go ahead. So all you have to do is to click on the search menu, and then kailangan mo lang i-type dito yung device manager, and then click mo lang dito yung open. Okay, so dito sa device manager, ang gagawin natin dito is to update or reinstall the DVD drivers. So dito ay kailangan mo lang i-locate yung DVD drivers. So pakita ko lang guys, ayan. So ito siya. So kailangan mo lang i-locate yung DVD and CD-ROM drive. So ang next step, yung kanyang driver ay kailangan mo lang siyang i-update or reinstall. So una, kailangan mo lang siyang i-add install. And then after I click mo lang dito yung update driver mga kaibigan. Okay? So for example, i-click mo lang itong drivers mga kaibigan dito. So click mo lang siya and right click. And then click mo lang dito yung update driver. And then makikita mo dito yung dalawang options na search automatically for drivers or browse my computer. So sinik ka lang dito sa dalawa and then tap mo lang tong search automatically. And then, makikita mo kaagad dito na the best drivers for your device are already installed. Okay, so in hope na na-resolve yung problem. But if the error still persists, so ang next solution na pwede natin gawin, so close lang natin yan. So dito lang ulit sa search menu, and then kailangan mo lang i-type yung registry editor. So kailangan mo lang mag-right click dito, and then select mo lang dito yung run as administrator. If you receive user account control, and then click mo lang dito yung yes. And dito sa registry editor, so before you proceed in the registry, so I would suggest you to create a backup file. So if anything go wrong, you could easily restart it back. In order to create a backup, so it's very simple. All you have to do is to click yung file dito sa taas, and then select mo lang dito yung export. And then pop up tong export registry file. And then select mo lang dito kung saan isi-save yung file. And then dito naman sa file name, so I would suggest and recommend na sa pag-create ng file name, kailangan mo lagyan ng date, and then click mo tong save. Ayan. And if you needed to import it back, so it's very simple. So same procedure, i-click mo lang tong file dito sa taas, and then select mo lang dito yung import. And then next step, pop up itong import registry file. And then select mo lang dito, i-locate mo kung saan mo sinave yung file, and then click mo lang dito yung open. Alright? So, proceed na tayo. So, ang next step, dito lang sa computer, and then kailangan mo lang select dito yung HK local machines. So, kailangan mo lang mag-double click. And then next step ay kailangan mo lang select dito yung system. So, dito sa system, kailangan mo ulit mag-double click. And then dito sa system, ang next step ay select mo lang dito yung current control set. So dito, kailangan mo ulit mag-double click. And then dito sa current control set, so ang next step ay select mo lang dito yung services. So dito, kailangan mo ulit mag-double click. And then dito sa services ay kailangan lang natin i-locate yung ATP. Okay, so scroll down lang tayo at hanapin natin yung ATP. And then ito na siya. So dito sa ATP mga kaibigan, so ang gagawin natin dito ay kailangan mo lang i-select yan. And then, kailangan mo lang mag-right click. And then, select mo lang dito yung new. And then, click mo lang dito yung K. So, ito lang. Click mo lang siya. And then, dito sa kanyang new K, so, kailangan lang natin yan i-rename. Okay? So, i-rename natin. So, ilalagay mo na rename is controller 0. So, one word siya. Controller 0. And then, yung 0, nakadugtong siya. And then, press mo lang mo enter. Okay. So once na-rename mo na siya, and then ang next step ay select mo lang siya, and then dito lang sa blank space, so kailangan mo lang mag-right click. Select mo dito yung new, and then select mo lang dito yung dword 32-bit value, and then dito sa new value ay kailangan lang natin yung i-rename. So i-rename natin. Okay, so ang kailangan mo lang ilagay na rename ay Enom Device 1. So one word ulit. So Enom Device 1, one word, and press mo lang yung enter. So once na-rename mo na siya, so ang next step ay kailangan mo lang mag-double click. And then next, dito lang sa kanyang edit dword 32-bit value, and then dito sa value name, kailangan naka-Enom Device 1, and then dito sa value data, yung 0 replace mo ng 1. And then dito sa base, select mo lang dito yung hexadecimal, and then click mo lang dito yung OK. Right? So ang next step ay close lang natin tong registry. So close. And then next step ay dito lang sa search menu, and then type mo lang dito yung CMD, or ito yung tinatawag na command prompt. So kailangan mo lang mag-right click and select nito yung run as administrator. If you receive user account control, click mo lang dito yung yes. And then dito sa administrator command prompt ay kailangan lang natin i-enter yung command keyword na sfc /scan now. So in all small letter lahat, and then yung /scan now ay one word po yan, and then press mo lang yung enter. And makikita mo na dito na beginning system scan, this process will take some time, beginning verification, phase of system scan. So dito ay kailangan lang natin na hintayin ma-complete ang verifications into 100%. And finally, makikita mo na dito na verifications 100% complete. So ang next step ay close lang natin tong CMD, and then dito lang ulit sa start menu, and then kailangan mo lang ito mag-restart. Okay? So ganoon na po ka-simple on how to fix Windows 11 not recognizing DVD drive. And please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel for more quality content. Thank you guys, and see you in my next tutorial.